Dr. Cutting over at Active Chiropractic Meridian. I am here with Jenn Taylor, and we're going to be talking today about her approach to the world of nutrition and healing through NTP. So Jenn, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to have you start by just telling us a little bit more about your story, your background, and what got you started with all this.
Yeah, absolutely. So I kind of got into this whole realm. I originally was, I've always had an interest in like kind of health, fitness, but I've always been kind of, there's a lot of voices out there, always kind of confused about what true health and fitness like actually means and what it actually means to be like fueling your body in the appropriate way. And I worked with some personal trainers, I worked with various people and just wasn't seeing the results that I wanted. And so I finally started, kind of diving into that and, was seeing like some hormone issues coming along with that too. And then realized when I started taking a more holistic approach to my health, eating more of an ancestral diet, I actually started seeing those problems start reversing. And my hormone problems started to heal and just, started feeling more energy and just was having a more like fulfilling life after I started nourishing my body appropriately.
That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, and that's a story, we hear that a lot from people where they're not getting the results they're looking for from, traditional nutrition strategies they hear about or working out at the gym. They're trying so hard, but they're not getting those results. And so then you mentioned going back to an ancestral way of eating. Explain a little bit more about that and maybe what NTP is all about. What does it stand for? What's it all about?
Yeah, so NTP stands for Nutritional Therapy Practitioner. So I went to the Nutritional Therapy Association, and I picked them because they do solely focus on an ancestral diet, and that means, you're getting back to the basics. You're going back to food as it was intended to be. So we're not putting in all of those additives. We're not feeding the animals things they shouldn't be fed. We're not processing it in ways that are going to eventually end up harming our bodies. So think like grass-fed beef, pasture-raised milk, things that we've been told maybe are even bad for us, but when you actually eat them and prepare them in the appropriate way are actually really nourishing for you.
That's amazing. So you're telling me the food industry might lie to us, or
may not always be the most honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, that's awesome. So then, with your approach, explain to everyone, what does it look like, when you get started together with a client, and then what does that process of working together with NTP look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do 12 or 16 weeks typically, and what we do is we do a whole intake. So we are doing an intake questionnaire. We are also doing a questionnaire rating all of their symptoms. It's 320 questions. We really get into the nitty gritty. We take a look at your health history. We take a look at your goals, and we basically compile all of that and come up with a protocol that's tailored to you. So I always say food is my first approach. That's always going to be the very first thing that we focus on, but then we also work on lifestyle, habit tracking, and then we do supplementation if necessary, but like I said, we always do the food first approach. So
it's amazing. Yeah, cool. And then, so what are some of the, top things that you see improve with people, or maybe top conditions that you really love working with, or that people see benefit from the work that you're doing with them?
Yeah, so just from personal experience, I love addressing hormone problems. I've seen it, people with like hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's just coming in with these, problems in their bodies, and really addressing those. A lot of times, like, you can get to the root of that with food, with addressing sleep, with addressing stress. But a huge emphasis that I have as well is just, I know that so many of us kind of get caught up in like, what am I supposed to do? It can become an obsession. So also just supporting your mental health through the whole process.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's so cool how you can work with the body. The body knows how to heal if given the right conditions. You don't just need a pill for every ill. Yep. But no, we actually have innate ancestral wisdom, right?
Exactly.
That if we tap into that, it's amazing what our body can do.
Exactly.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it. So then let people know, how can they find you, how can they work with you and get connected?
Yeah, absolutely. So my website, jenntaylorwellness.com. You can also find me on Instagram, jen.c.tay. But yeah, you can just reach out, say you're interested. I'll send over a questionnaire. We can do a free discovery call and then get you started, see if it's a good fit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
And everyone who's watching, you get an opportunity to work with Jenn. Go ahead and leave a comment below, give us a like, follow both of our accounts, tag a friend. You'll be entered into a drawing that we'll pick a first and a second place winner. And what's the prizes that they'll get?
Yeah, so the first place winner gets to do 12-week coaching program with me. So we'll go through, like I said, we'll do all the paperwork, all of that. We'll do the 12 weeks, and then at the end we kind of retest everything, so see where you're at. And then second place is 6-week coaching, so we do all the same intake and everything, and then I come up with a 6-week protocol for you to kind of get you jump started on where you want to go.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So valuable. Yeah. So go ahead, follow the link below, follow everything and take advantage of this. You don't want to miss out. So thanks again. See you next time.